Hey, it's time. It's time for the AM drive. Rise and shine and give God the glory. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's Monday, people. Woo! Aren't you excited? Today is everything you thought it was going to be and more. So far, so good, right? Y'all, I'm running late. It's 7:03. I usually try to be like on the road at 7 o'clock. So why I changed my bags, I don't know. Mondays, I get ambitious over the weekend. And I start doing too many different things. Oh, y'all, the ducks trying to cross the road up here. That's funny. But I get ambitious over the weekends and I try to do too much. I changed my bag. Like, I had a tote bag last week. I had another tote bag the other week. And I try to change the bags so I can just kind of clean them out. And that's my function is if I change from one bag to the other bag, then I'll get all the crumbs and the nasties and stuff out the bottom of the bag. Like I'll be able to, like if there's any receipts or any pieces of paper or crumbs from candy or cookies or just anything, chips, you know, I have trail mix, whatever's in the bottom of the bag, I'll move from one bag to the other bag, and that's me cleaning it out. But also, it's like I get a whole new experience by using another bag. You know, and I didn't really do what I feel like I needed to do this weekend. I wanted to redo my hair. I wanted to redo a lot of stuff. But again, I got ambitious. All of this. It's not what I wanted to be. I got ambitious and changed my bag. So why I leave all the stuff that I usually take to work out of the bag? I was on my way down the road 10 minutes ago. No, not 10 minutes ago. We'll say 5, because it didn't take me no time to turn around, go back home, jump out the car, get the stuff that I had, put it in the new bag, this week's bag, and hop back in the car. Left the car running in the garage, in the driveway. So now we on the road again. It is 7:05. I'm sure my ETA is gonna be like 8:15 or something like that. Is what it is. And then here's the thing: the later you get there, the worse your parking spot is. You know. So we'll just see. We'll see what it is. Maybe a parking spot will open up and we'll get the good spot. I did warm up my breakfast. I brought a breakfast. I brought some fruit. Not much. A couple of mandarin oranges and an apple. You want some? Let's trade lunches. Let's trade breakfasts. What did you bring? Put in the comments what you're bringing for, what you have for breakfast, or if you're eating breakfast at all. Like, and I'm gonna flip the camera around because let's get on the highway. Let's get going. Good morning. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Are you excited for Monday? I'm usually not, but I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to find the good and exciting things of every day. Like living in the moment, seizing the day, all of that. Oliver, hi. Hey friend, hey, how are you? Live in the moment. What's good about your day so far? I feel like at least I didn't leave the stuff that I was supposed to take to work with me. At least I did. Now, I might not be the first one in the parking lot, but at least I won't be there all day looking around like I don't have the stuff that I need. That's a bummer. I want to do a story time with you guys. Like, I had some unusual events, a series of unusual events over the last couple of days. Friday was field trip day, so we didn't have a live. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. That's a sign to everybody else. If you're on here, give me a thumbs up. Did y'all see that roadkill? Give me a thumbs up for the roadkill. Y'all, I've been working on the card. Like, when you see something, I don't want to say the word because I don't know if bingo is a bad word on on YouTube. Like, do they let you do stuff like that? But like on road trips, you're supposed to have like little car games, right? So I've got a car game that I'm working on, and I'm definitely gonna put roadkill on there, like an upside down aardvark or whatever. What is that thing? Armadillo. Yeah, yeah. I see a lot of them on the way, and I don't know if they're not fast enough or they're just not evolved enough, because even the ducks kind of know how to cross the street these days. Like, have you noticed how the animals that live around cities, they kind of have gotten hit to the fact that they don't need to just run out in the middle when they see a car coming? Hello, is this the country of democracy, fans? Listen, we're not over here on the political side. We're not on the political side. If you want to talk politics, you got to do a thumbs up, a sub, and 10 comments. Asher says, hey friend. Hey Asher. Hopefully I'm saying it right. What are you eating for breakfast? What did you bring for the car? The AM drive. Let me tell y'all what I got for breakfast. I warmed it up, and I think I'm just gonna wait till I get to where I'm going. Although I'll say this, yesterday was kind of like a heavy food day for me, and so I was like, maybe I need to like fast a little bit and like not eat until like 10 or so. But what are you eating for breakfast? Let me tell you what I got for breakfast, and then you tell me what you got. Hey, I got a sausage for you, babe. Okay. But do you have like some toast to go with that sausage? I mean, I understand the innuendo, but do you have toast? But do you have eggs? There's a song that says, ain't nothing going on but the rent. So you have to, at any rate, I don't even want to go down that path because I'm not even doing it justice. But yeah, breakfast is top of the morning. This is top of the topic. Because this morning you got to break your fast. You got to eat something. But you don't have to eat it right away when you wake up. So like, do you have like a morning ritual? I made some breakfast Sammy's 2 weeks ago now. But I had one left in the freezer. Oh, do y'all see that streak on the windshield? That is a crack in my windshield. It is coming over toward the line of sight at the bottom of your screen. Oh, I'm so concerned about this. So concerned. But yeah, I'm when we're gonna shack up. Greetings from, I don't even know where that is. Abkhazia. Sorry, I'm wrecking the name of where you live. Spell it phonetically and maybe I can get it. And it's very difficult for me to drive and read. So thank you for the one-line sentences, one-line comments. I appreciate that. But yeah, if you're gonna comment, give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. Give me a sub. If I made you laugh, then you should sub. That's how it goes. But yeah, let me tell you about my breakfast. I made some Mickey waffles. Yes, I am the proud owner of a Mickey waffle maker. I don't have much. I don't have many rings or, rich people purses. I don't have a lot of, furs, jewelry, but I do have me a Mickey waffle maker. And you can just go and put that in my casket with me because I love it. but yeah, when I do like meal prep, if I meal prep some breakfast, I will do waffles, and they're little. They're about the size of the half of the size of your, I'll say the size of your palm. And so, Mickey waffle, egg, and a breakfast meat and some cheese. And I just put those, and then I put them together, and I put another waffle on top of it, drizzle a little honey on both sides, or one side, it just depends. I don't have to have anything that's too sweet. A little sweet, a little savory is all I need. And yeah, it is delish. But I will put some in the refrigerator, and then I'll put some the refrigerator. Why does that make me feel like the ick, as the girls say? It's either a refrigerator or a fridge. But I put the breakfast sandwiches in the refrigerator, refrigerator. That was wrong with my lips today. And then I put a couple of them in the freezer, and apparently I forgot about them. And I had one this morning that I opened up, and I took it out the freezer, warmed it up, and that's gonna be my breakfast when I decide to break the fast. So I have, but that was the last one, y'all. So I gotta make some more. But yeah, it was, and the breakfast meat was a little spam. That's what I had. I had spam, I had eggs, I had cheddar cheese, and the waffle on one side, waffle on the other side. You may think, hey, that's a thick sandwich, but honestly, the waffles are so tiny. It's kind of on the side of. Well, here's the behind the story, the origin story of it all. My son used to like McGriddles, and I don't even say used to like. He probably still likes them. I just don't buy them for him. And so the McGriddles are like a waffle on both sides that has like the syrup on the inside of it. And I'm the parent, I'm the mom who was always forever saying, oh, I can make that. I feel like I made my kids cry more in the grocery store than any other time, because I always would say, you know what, I can make that. Like, they would want the Lunchables. Oh my gosh, they begged for the Lunchables. Please, 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 Lunchables. I think I bought Lunchables once, just so that the Child Protective Services would not come and get me. But after that, I was like, you know what? I can make that. It ain't nothing but lunch meat and crackers and cheese. Stop trying to give all of our money to these people, these little plastic containers. But I mean, after I think about it, it's kind of like they wanted the name brand stuff. They wanted to be able to peel the pack bag, get that little cookie, and have that little lunch thing. But for me, the Lunchable was not a value. Like it cost $3-4 at the time, and you could literally get all of those things and make several homemade Lunchables for about $7. You could have got a pack of meat, some cheese, and all of that stuff. And so as me, I was thinking about that. I used to just try to recreate the stuff that they wanted. So fast forward to the Mickey Waffle breakfast sandwich, and that's why I'm always kind of on the let me see if I can make it tip. Yeah, but I brought that, and like I said, I've had some really interesting things happen over the past few days. I am happy about Monday. Monday's looking up, y'all. Every day, you really have to look forward to and find the good, the blessing or the miracle or the magic, whatever you're looking for, that sparkle, that seasoning of every day. Like the good part, not even the good part, the thing that is fascinating. That's the word I'm looking for. You have to find the fascinating in every day. Like what about that day that was just like, oh wow, that's a miracle. That is fascinating. That is, just the best thing that I've ever encountered. And look for that every day. That's what I'm doing from now on. I had a conversation with someone. What was that? Was it Thursday? Yeah, it was Thursday. Thursday was I got to work early, and I got to park under the tree. Now for me, the pinnacle of the day starts at parking. The highlight, where do you park? Do you get to park at a good spot? Did you get a regular spot? Did you get to park next to the person you wanted to park, just any of that. Parking is the best part of the beginning of the day. It kind of sets the tone. I'll say that. So Thursday, I got to park under the tree. I was like, yes. I don't know if it was just I was that early. Yeah, I was. I was that early because there were several parking spots under the tree on Thursday. And I'm thinking I didn't get a chance to tell this story because I didn't do the live on Friday because I didn't pick y'all up on Friday. We didn't get to carpool. So I told a colleague, I said, I hit the lottery today. He was like, what? Is this your last day? You're not coming? And I don't know if that was a dig or he was kind of like, if I won the lottery, and honestly, that's what he was saying. He was like, if I won the lottery, I was like, oh man, come on, you love what you do. Well, dang, I wasn't even going in that direction mentally. What I was about to say was, I'm trying to turn the camera so you can see everything. I had parked under the tree and I was feeling really jazzed about it, and I felt like I won the lottery. That was an awesome part of the day. And whenever for some reason, if you say lottery, sometimes people start going down this mental checklist of what they would do. And that's what he did. He went down this mental checklist of, if I won the lottery, I would do this and this. And of course, taxes. Of course, the government will get their bit. And so I was thinking about that conversation over the weekend because I was like, what would I do if I won the lottery? It always sparks that, question or whatever. But I kept circling back to the fact that why do we always interject a little bit of reality into our fantasy? Like, if you're going to fantasize about winning the lottery, why are we talking about what the government is going to take? Like, if you're going to dream big. Like, I'm not worried about that. How much, what percentage, 25% has to do this. You got to do, like, let yourself bask in the essence of whimsy. I think I love pull it together. Don't let people see your eyes sparkle too much, because they'll know that you are giggling on the inside at some joke that you have not even shared with them. I have to remind myself to be professional. I have to remind myself to be quiet and thoughtful. I'm always thoughtful. Don't get me wrong. I'm always thoughtful and what they say, critical thinking and all of that. But there's a whole lot of like funny, I'm making jokes of or making fun of in the background that I don't share at work because it's not the time or the place. Even when somebody will say something that reminds me of a song. Have you ever been like, someone says a phrase and that just reminds you of a line of a movie or a song or whatever? I do that all day long. But I'm just suppressing that when I'm at work. But when I'm at home, especially if I'm in the kitchen, I will tell Alexa to play whatever song bubbles up to the top. Or I'll try to remember those songs and then try to like play them out later. Because I just like to live in whimsy. I like to live and dwell in what is light and that delights my soul. Like when I go outside and I water my plants, that delights my soul. That helps me feel fun and happy. And I like to dwell there majority of the day, because there's so much going on in the world that is the direct opposite of that. And who likes that? Look what this woman done to me. I don't know what you're talking about. What are we talking about? Look, in fact, I hadn't even looked at these comments. What's going on? It says greeting from blah, blah, blah. 3 hearts. Oh, thank you very much. And then look what this woman done to me. Okay. I don't know what kind of. Okay, awesome. But yeah. At any rate, y'all, please put a like, put a thumbs up, sub. My goal is 200 subs by the end of the month, for sure. And I really would appreciate if you just kind of click on some things, type some things out, help me out. You know, I'm not asking you for $1, I'm asking you for a sub. But it might be the same thing to some people. Their subscription, their subbing this a channel is like a hot commodity, and I get it. You are sophisticated, you are a sought after type of person. I am asking you for your help. Let me get out from behind these people. Let me go around. It's 7:24. I need to be close to where it's time to turn at the highway. Yeah. So let me ask you guys a question. What would you do? What would you do? Think hard. In fact, don't think hard. Just let it come to you. What would you do if you won the lottery? And so that's a general question. It doesn't say how much it is. I want you to give me all the parameters. And what I don't want you to do is tell me the negative parts, like what the government would take. Like none of that. What would you do if you won the lottery? Like what would be the first thing? Because I was thinking about this the other day. And so I was thinking, you know what? I would definitely give back to my community in a way that would bring delight and joy to others. Somebody said, get a clue. I don't even understand how does having access to a windfall of money would equal a clue, but okay. Okay, so what would you do if you won? What would you get? What would you do? I would. Okay, sorry. Bye bye. Pito. Look, click on the like, click on the sub for me, Pito, before you go. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. If I were to win, this is what I do. I would do something for my neighborhood every season. And so I was thinking the next season that's coming, or the next holiday that's coming up, I would do something for my neighborhood every holiday. And the next holiday that's coming up would be Memorial Day. And I would do, instead of doing a fireworks show, I would do a drone show over the lake that's near our house. And I would invite all of my neighbors out to the drone show. We would have like lawn chairs, and you could bring like whatever, and we'd have like music set to a drone show. And I would want all my neighbors to kind of come out and just sit out and maybe drink their favorite, concoction, whatever they drink, tea, lemonade, strong lemonade, whatever it is. But I would do a drone show over the lake. So that would be the first thing. So that's Memorial Day. The next holiday that's coming up would be Halloween. And my neighbors go hard in the paint for some Halloween. Okay? So what I would do is, this truck has had its light on, turn signal on for a while. What I would do, I go to sheriff. I'm glad I didn't start speeding because I'm doing 76, 77. I was just about to cut out and get into 80, but I'm going to slow down. But The next holiday is Halloween. So what I would do is I would, and like I said, my neighbors go harder to pay for some Halloween. I would turn it into, I would make it Hallelujah Fest. Cause you know how at churches they do Hallelujah Fest, you gotta do trunk or treat type of deal. So let me get over here, cause y'all tripping over here in the right lane. Let's get over in the left lane, fast lane. Hallelujah Fest in my neighborhood. Everybody has to do some non-scary Halloween exhibit, candy, and the more of a show you do on your porch or your home area, the bigger of a grant you can win for your next year's presentation. So like you would get a statement like for every, because candy costs so much, right? So for people to participate, maybe the barrier to entry is actually buying the candy and buying the stuff, because we want the kids to walk around, we want them to have fun, we want people to have like a neighborly time. So if I won the lottery, I would pay people to participate in holiday events in the neighborhood. And so for Halloween, you have to decorate your area, and you have to pass out candy, and you have to pass out, like, it has to have like some type of curriculum involved because I'm weird. So again, I said it has to be Hallelujah Fest instead of Halloween. So you could like pass out like Bible verses, or it has to be something healthy, holistic, something good. It can't be negative. So passing out candy is good. It can be orange, it can be black, but it can't be scary. So I would do that. Then I would have competition, and people would like enter to win a competition. Everybody could enter to get a grant. The people who won the competition would get an extra amount of money, but the grant was to help them have the money for the next year of Halloween. And you would get the money like September 1, so that you could start getting your stuff ready for October 31st. Okay, so that would be if I had the lottery, the money would for every holiday in my neighborhood, and everybody who want to participate in it's a, get to the incentive is for you to participate. So it doesn't hurt you to participate. It helps you to participate. And so that's what the money goes to. So Halloween would be that. And we would do the same thing for Christmas. The Christmas could be non-traditional, non-religious specific. So you don't have to be like Mary, Joseph, and Jesus, but you could definitely use, whatever type of holiday theming you want to, as long as it's not scary. Because I just don't believe it's scary, y'all. I don't like that. But we would do the same thing. You get a stipend, and you get a bonus if you win the contest. And we do that for everybody who participates. And again, the barrier to participate. But still, the thing about Christmas is people don't just walk around the neighborhood like they do in Halloween. So I would do like maybe some, what do you call the people who go around Christmas caroling? Have some type of parade or Christmas caroling so that people can come outside and participate one day. So, and we do kind of have a block party of sorts, but it's kind of boring. It's kind of lame. I went to the last one, and it was like not that many. It wasn't hidden. Like, if the type of people that have a jumping kind of party, this kind of party, the neighborhood that I'm in, the block party wasn't jumping. It was kind of lame. I would just say that. So again, me winning the lottery means that I would encourage people to have a really fun, festive, neighborly type of thing. So that would be Christmas. We would have a block party, Christmas caroling, food truck type of fake snow of it all. Like, we would try to recreate like the theming that they have like at Disney, like in the Cove or something, or somewhere where it's not that much traffic. We try to do that. So that would be Christmas. New Year's Day. I don't know, just have something so that people can come out, the kids can come out. Maybe a fill the truck. That's what I was gonna do for Thanksgiving. We're gonna do a fill the truck for Thanksgiving and for back to school. So all the people who don't necessarily get out the house, they're gonna get out the house because they're gonna get like school supplies and Thanksgiving food basket stuff. And we're going to fill the truck type of event for um, back to school season. That would be like end of July or mid July. We'll do that mid July, and we'll do that Thanksgiving, and that would be the holiday. And again, all of these funds would be generated from the lottery winning. So I don't know, you have to have money coming in and going out and coming in. So I think as you have like a when you invest in certain things, you get like dividends. And I think that would be a way for the money to kind of continue to grow, but also be able to kind of divvy it out. I don't know. The rich people know how to do it. I would just get like one of the a financial advisor with from one of the rich people and get them to help me set all this stuff up. Because if anybody's ever done it, I can do it. Okay? So, and for my birthday, we'd have some type of grand celebration. No, I take that back. My birthday would be for me. I would do some type of family party, and it would be kind of like an event center where kids and adults and everybody would have like a really good time. I've always wanted to do like a paint and sip, and I think I'm gonna do that next. Of course, you can do that on a small scale. So I want to do that. Paint and sip, real wine, real paint, real a whole lot of fun. Karaoke, of course. If you're not singing, you're not living your life right. If you're not singing karaoke, you're not living your life right. Oh, I don't know why I'm cold in here. I got my sweater in the car. Trucks going that way. Yeah. And it's been a blast, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and drop the carpool off now. But I do appreciate you. Thanks for riding in the carpool. Again, if you're watching this on the replay, I'm just chatting and just talking. But here's the thing. Put in the chat, put in the replay, if you're watching this later. Type in what you would do, just a little bit of what you would do if you won the lottery. And again, I'm not saying how much it is, and I'm definitely not interested in what part of the government's piece you think they get. I don't want to hear all. I don't want to hear none of that. I just want to hear a little bit of whimsy. I want to hear a little bit of you being good to yourself, but also to others. Yeah. But again, I appreciate you. Have a great day. Y'all find the whimsy in Monday. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.